going on, everybody? It's Steve over at Dual Screens. I'm here about to see the Red Lantern. I'm here with Lindsey. Lindsey's going to tell us a little bit about what we're about to get into with the Red Lantern, so I'll just hand it right over to you.
Okay. So the Red Lantern's a story about the musher. She's on a journey to kind of figure out who she wants to be in life. She was unhappy with where she had ended up, so, like we all do, she makes a brash decision and packs up her dog Chomper, and they leave the streets of not the streets of San Francisco, but San Francisco, and head up to Alaska and adopt 4 more dogs to go start their dog sledding dreams. She has this cabin out there that's been bequeathed to her by her old neighbor who is an old dog sledder, and she's like, you'll be fine, get out there, start a new life, this is what you need. It doesn't quite go that way.
Is this in current time? Is this like...
It's a nebulous time.
Nebulous, okay.
You don't have cell phones.
No cell phones. Well, yeah, I guess it really wouldn't matter out there.
Yeah.
Would it? So what's the core gameplay like? What am I about to get myself into?
Yeah, so the game is ultimately a combination of survival and story. So what you're out there doing is, making a lot of choices about how you want to get through the world, and also making choices about who you want to be. So do you kind of go into problems head on, trying to conquer everything in your pathway, or do you try to take a more balanced approach? Or do you feel like, doesn't matter, whatever will be, and kind of taking that kind of idea into the world with you? You're going to encounter all types of wildlife. You're going to make decisions about, do you want to spend time toward the forest or toward the sea, as you try to find your way to this cabin. So each encounter has a different animal. You might need them for food. You might want to just kind of try to pet them. It's not always a good decision.
Does this change like an overall narrative, or is it just your personal narrative, like your character, how you're playing?
It's a mix.
Okay.
So we wanted to concentrate on an emergent player narrative. So we give you a structure of a story for her, and actually the 9 dogs that exist in the game, they all have their own mini arcs and quests of how you want to both train them and teach them of who they can become, which reflects back on who you are. And then you are ultimately taking on these encounters with how you choose, and that changes a little bit about who you are as the musher, but ultimately unlocks the journey you are having as a player, right? You're all trying to get to this one destination. How you get there is different for everyone, and part of that's based on what you encounter in the world, and part of that's based on how you choose to interact with it. And if you love that Chomper likes chasing squirrels and he's really good at catching them once he gets to Alaska, maybe you just let Chomper eat every squirrel he encounters.
Go for it, Chomper.
Yeah, he loves them.
All right, well, I can't wait to dive in. Again, this is Steven from Dual Screens. This is Lindsey, and we're about to get into the Red Lantern.
Cool, thanks.